Okay, let's get up in there. Okay, I'm gonna hit this with the Sawzall. I should have brought my earplugs up here. Usually I carry, actually, you know what? I do have them. I gotta be careful where I set this because this is just sheetrock over here. And as I put my feet on here, I don't want to go over too close on this edge and put my weight on the outside of my foot, okay? I think I do have some earplugs in here. Lately I've just been using some toilet paper, and I'll rip off a little chunk. But I do have them. Look at this. I got little screws in here and stuff. These things are pretty dirty, you know, and they used to come on a little plastic string, but they got in the way, and so I cut the string off. And you can wash these and stuff. These, you know, you can wash them and keep them, or you can use the foam ones. But the foam ones you throw away, and I find the toilet paper works just as well. I don't have to buy those foam ones and keep throwing them away and spending money on them. Okay. Now, I don't think there's a 2x4 here, so I think I can just cut this straight across, and I know there's probably a 2x4 in here going across, but it's kind of low, and I don't think there's any wire stapled up to the bottom of this or anything like that. And I'm going to cut that, and I'm thinking once I start doing that, this is going to start chattering and stuff because my tripod is on here. I'll try to set this up differently. See if I can't push it right into the insulation over here. See, on the back, like that. There we go. You won't be able to see that line exactly, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And that should not chatter. I'm hoping that does not chatter, okay? All right. Still got to be mindful of where I'm stepping. I don't want to back up into this and forget about it and step onto the sheetrock, okay? Well, maybe I should step on here. Okay, here we go. And I'm probably just going to try to keep this on low. It's going to start chattering a little bit, and I want to see if I can't feel around for stuff, but we'll see. We'll just have to see how it goes here. I'm feeling around here. I think it's fine. Okay. Not sure if there's a 2x4 here or not. Okay, I was hitting the back side of this here, thinking there was a 2x4 in my way, but there wasn't. Okay, let's move this. And what's going to happen is after I cut this, well, I'll cut this other line here first, and before I cut this line here, I may have to put a string on it or something, because once I cut the whole thing out, it could drop down on my ceiling down there. It probably wouldn't hurt anything, and I could probably reach it and stuff, but I may take a string on there. But I could cut this other line here first, over here. Look at that thing cut nice. You wouldn't have thought a metal cutting blade could cut that nice. But see, with the wood blade, I'd be doing a lot of chattering and stuff. And because I've only got a few cuts to make, this is working out nice. Okay, so I'm thinking before I cut that, might put a couple screws in here and wrap some string around it. And I've got some twine in here and some sheetrock screws I brought. I just got some wood sheetrock screws, 1 5/8. That's what I got. And I have some 1 1/4. And see, this is just some small stuff. I had some little pieces that I didn't use, and these are just small little pieces, and I was saving them, and I was thinking, what am I going to use those for? See, I can just, let's see if I can't do this. I'm going to briefly make sure that you're still watching. Yep, you are. It's still in recording mode. Oh. I think I have to go over here and get my screwdriver attachment. So I don't need this bit anymore. My paddle bit. Had that have worked, once I started it, I would have graduated to the 7/8 or 5/8, or dropped down to 5/8. Okay. So what am I going to do now? I'm just going to take a screw, screw it into the plywood here, both sides. Now, if I had long enough pieces, I could wrap it around that. Let's see if I do. Okay, here's one. I think that might be long enough. I'm just going to wrap it around at the base like that. I don't even have to tie it. Okay, I think that'll hold. And I could just take that and do this. Oh, Joe, the things you figure out, huh? Okay, I'm not going to pull it too tight. That way I can undo that and use it again if I want. Here I've got another long one over here. Wrap that sucker. Okay, that's good. That'll... I think that'll hold. Jeez, okay. That should hold. I'll be careful where I put that, right? I could set that on the sheetrock and probably nothing would happen. But I don't want to give you a false sense of security to where you over stack certain things on the sheetrock. I mean, the screws are fine, right? Okay, I can set this back over here, keep that out of the way. Oh, let's see if you're still on record, and you are. Whew. I better get this stuff out of the insulation, put it back in my bag. Whew. I'm not a young spry thing anymore. Oh, a lot of balancing you got to do up here. I'm way more out of breath than normal because I'm up in here. Trying to be careful where I step. I don't want to step on that. Let me get this string out of the way. Okay. I can go halfway this way. I could turn around and come this way, however I want. And I got to remember, I don't want to put that blade all the way through there because I could hit that other 2x4 that's down in there. This one's going to chatter a little bit more, I believe. And the other thing is, I don't have to worry. I can make as straight as a line as possible. I don't have to take a chalk line or measure or anything like that, because this piece is going to fit. However I took it out, it should go back in, right? Okay. Keep her going here, Joe. I can take my blade and push down, see if I'm hitting anything. I've got the edge of the Sawzall right against the edge here. That's going to make the line pretty straight anyways, right? Because I have the strings there, this piece isn't going to fall down in there, right? Here we go. There. Look at that. Got my piece. Can lift it out of there. Oh. Ah. Wow. Doggone. I might be able to get to it from here. Let me get this unscrewed, untied. Let's untie it here. I think I only have to untie one side, right? I can swivel it out of the way. Okay. I'll leave that all together. And let's see where we're at. Let's see what's happening down here. I'm going to take you off the tripod. And get you over there. See, I thought the 68 was there. Wow, 68 wasn't exactly where I thought it was going to be. Or I thought it was going to be there. Instead, the light is about there. See? I'll get you down there. I gotta kneel down here on top of this 2x4. there's my light fixture box. See, and the light was right there. Too bad I couldn't have cut this over further, but even if I have done it, see, this 2x4 is in the way. I would have to cut this plywood way over, probably over in here somewhere, and I might just do that, you know. See, I didn't have much room there, but I didn't shove my blade in all the way. That way I wasn't hitting that. See how this is loose? And I don't think I have enough room exactly to get to that, but see, I knew there was another box back there. See, here's where the wires are going in there. Then there's this other box back here, and that, I do believe, is where the, oh, I see. That's attached. That's attached to that. There's a back deal here. I have to get down in there and see if I can't get that off. Because see, I thought I could reach it from the back side here. And that's all a continuous piece. See why I couldn't have reached it through this way? I mean, it's been difficult. I felt this little nib on this back side. It's a nib like the front side to take the cover plate off. And this, I think maybe the whole thing comes off, but I think I still would have had to have gotten to the back of there. That's why I'm up here in the attic. Okay. Oh, I gotta set that down. Oh, wow. Oh, I got an indentation on my knee because I didn't have my knee pad down. And have that down. And I don't know if I can resituate my light so you can see down there a little bit better. Okay, let's see what I can do so you get a better understanding of what I'm dealing with.